Today's episode is brought to you by Chapman Insurance Agency. Good health starts with great health insurance. Stop by the Health and Medicare Resource Center on East High Street in Waynesburg or call 724-890-5021. Chapman Insurance Agency, your local one-stop shop for all your insurance and financial service needs. Well, hello and welcome to this episode of the GreeneScene Podcast, folks. We're going to have fun as usual. I'm Shelly Brown, your host. My co-host Dolly Throckmorton is with us here today, and we have some particularly special guests, but I'm going to wait to introduce them. Just a moment, I will. And I promise it's going to be fun and entertaining more than anything.
Yes, for sure.
And Dolly, I just read something in the GreeneScene, the newest issue that just recently came out. I thought, you know what, I've been doing a lot of gardening, and I find myself getting stiff. It's like, man, my knees, my whatever. And I can't admit that it's my age. I think I'm just maybe out of shape. And I thought, I need to do yoga. And then I thought, schmoga. I don't want to do yoga. Bending over and pulling weeds ought to do it. And then I read your article.
Yes. So that's really what it was about. You know, to me, I think people have everybody has a different view on yoga. And people, when they hear that for the first time, they think, leg behind my head and handstands and headstands and all these things. And really, it's not that at all, right? It's your practice. You do what you need to for yourself. And if that involves advanced poses, maybe. If it doesn't involve, maybe it's just breathing.
Okay.
Maybe you're just going to be breathing. Maybe you're going to be doing very simple things. And even your gardening is your yoga.
It is.
That's your yoga. Yeah. And but it wouldn't hurt to do some stretching probably after. Yes.
So folks, if you want to learn more about that, you can look at your GreeneScene and reread that article. Don't just say yoga schmoga.
That's right. Everybody needs flexibility.
That's right. So folks, as I said, you're going to enjoy this one. We have a very special guest with us. Eleanor Chapman is here with us. She's a past president of the Waynesburg Lions Club. She's currently serving as their secretary. But what we're going to talk about with Ellen today is the Sounds of Summer music program that we are so fortunate to have here in Waynesburg. And not only do we have Eleanor with us, who is the coordinator and kind of sort of founder of this program. Yeah. She brought one of the acts with her.
She did. Yeah. She was brave enough to do that today.
So we also have with us today Tony Ross and Craig Hayward of C&T Acoustics. Hi, guys.
Hi, how you doing?
And hello, Eleanor.
Hello, how are you?
I'm just tickled. I'm tickled to be alive and tickled to be here with you.
Yes.
So the Sounds of Summer, for those of you that may or may not be familiar, if you're not, oh boy, you've been missing out. So time to listen in. Sounds of Summer is a program that happens every Tuesday of certain months of the summer.
From the beginning of June to the end of August.
Okay, beginning of June to the end of August.
8-week period or so, almost 12 week, really.
11 weeks.
11 weeks.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
We go 11 weeks. We skip the week of the Jacktown Fair. We don't want to interfere with that.
Absolutely.
And we skip the week of the Greene County Fair.
Oh, that's great.
That's
great.
Yeah, very thoughtful.
And if any other holiday would happen to fit it, like 4th of July or
Then you
rain
would.
day,
you would skip that or something.
that. We don't want to interfere with any other local events.
That's awesome.
And what Sounds of Summer is that we're not talking just about crickets.
No,
okay?
no.
Or birds or whippoorwills or any of that, although those are beautiful sounds. Tell us exactly what Sounds of Summer is, Eleanor, and how it came to be.
Sounds of Summer is a free concert music series that we run in the Waynesburg Lions Club Park at the present time. We started 11 years ago with it being over at the fairgrounds in the rabbit barn, because we weren't sure where to have it. We weren't sure how to handle it at our park or whatever. We went to the commissioners and they gave us permission to use the rabbit barn.
Okay.
With the understanding that we would have security there. We had to pay to have security there to make sure that nothing, concerts, you never know who's going to come and what kind of people you're going to get. And we were new at this, and we'd heard about it through other Lions clubs that run it in other areas, like around Connellsville and Uniontown and so on. And we thought, well, maybe we could do this. So
So this is just a public service.
Yes,
I mean,
it is.
there wasn't, you're not raising funds with it or anything. It
originally started out just to be free concerts for the community, something that we could do to, everybody's always saying there's nothing to do in here. And we thought, well, if that was something that we could provide as a service, and we thought about it. We thought, well, they'll be hungry, maybe we could sell a little bit of food and, maybe help ourselves a little bit was the way it was originally started, yes.
Okay. 11 years ago.
11 years ago, yes. And at that time, we only had 6 concerts. They were during July and August. We didn't do the whole summer because we weren't sure we could handle that.
Sure.
We didn't even know how to find bands at that time. We were all like, where's our band? How do we get them?
It was a brand new animal. Right.
And how much money do we have? How much money can we raise? I mean, that was a big concern at the very beginning. And just to clarify, I was not the original founder of Sounds of Summer.
Yeah.
We had a woman in our organization named Cheryl Yasnowski. She was the one who brought it to the attention of the club.
Okay.
And when they said you have to raise enough money to take care of the expenses, everybody was like, they can't do it. We'll never get this done. Well, that's like throwing down the gauntlet to me. I mean, I'm like, don't tell me we can't do something. I'll get out there and I'll get us money. And I was the one who went out and beat the bushes and made sure we had the money to do it.
Okay.
Cheryl was really the founder of it.
The one who came up with it.
And then I've been helping with it ever since.
Good. Yeah, I remember. And I'm going to brag a little bit here.
Oh, good. Because if you weren't, I was going to.
Oh, well, I should have let you do it.
No.
When
you
Eleanor
brag on
first
yourself.
she came to the GreeneScene, to have an ad for the first Sounds of Summer events put in, and it was just said, public free concert series or something like that, and I remember it went off in my head, Sounds of Summer. And Eleanor's like, that's good. I like that.
Yes. That's that marketing side of your brain.
There it
always
is.
thinking. You're always thinking of something catchy to catch people's attention.
Yeah. So when I learned you were coming in for the podcast and we were going to share how Sounds of Summer has grown and what people can enjoy about it, I thought, I'll just take credit for that.
That's right.
I can't take credit for anything else. But
yes, but you came up with that, and they're still using it 11 years later. There you go.
Yes.
So, okay. So that's how it began.
Yes.
Basically.
Yes. And we were lucky to have 30, 40 people in the Rabbit Barn. We were thrilled, if some people came out and listened.
Right.
Because some of the bands that we found out about were not exactly local, or people didn't even know who they were.
Right.
And so it was kind of a big experience for everybody, for the public as well as it was for us.
Well, we're going to talk about that in a minute, how you find the bands. But go ahead and tell us how it's grown and where it's at and when it moved. And
when we started at the Rabbit Barn, like I say, if we had 30, 40, 50 people, we were excited. Of course, weather has a lot to do with whether people come out and the band, if they know them, and so on. Last year, on an average, we probably had anywhere from 200 to 300 people at every.
No kidding.
At every
at
one
every
of our,
one.
Yeah, unless it was a bad night.
Right,
I mean, like I say,
whatever,
if it's overcast and starting to drizzle, people aren't going to come out. You're lucky to get 50 people then.
Yeah.
Or we sometimes would cancel if we had to, rearrange our schedule. But we tried not to. We really tried to stay with the schedule.
And now it's 12 weeks or close to it.
We have 11 weeks now.
11 weeks.
The first year we only went July and August because we didn't really get started and have enough time to raise the money until
you got
through the month of June.
Right.
So that's why it took longer.
Okay.
And then,
go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, as far as expanding, because you were in the horse barn, or the rabbit barn, and you were enclosed, so the weather wasn't an issue. And one thing that I think a really great enhancement you've done to the park to accommodate all these series is the little amphitheater that you had built. So when did that come about? And
when we took it over to the park, we thought we put it in our biggest pavilion, which is the JC Pavilion, which holds around 140 people. Which is very nice, except there's just not a lot of space between where the band would be playing and people would be sitting.
Talk about front row
seat. So you're almost,
you're
like front row seats no matter what. And that was we were there for a couple of years, and then we came up with the idea that we should try to think about building some type of a stage or amphitheater. And when checking into that, we found out that was very costly.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
I mean, depending on where you went and who was going to do it. So we were very fortunate. We had a lot of people donate and help with that. The Lions Club Foundation in Harrisburg gave us a nice contribution for it. Several members of our club were nice enough to give large contributions. We did a lot of fundraising to pay for that particular
Wonderful.
amphitheater.
Yes, because that's what everybody does here.
Yeah.
If there's a need, somebody's going to fill it. Somebody in this community is going to fill it.
That's
just
what
the way
it's like,
it rolls.
yeah, living here.
We work together well with the public,
Yes,
and the
yes,
public has
for
been
sure.
very good to the Waynesburg
Yes.
Lions
Well, you've
Club.
done so many. That could be a whole series just on its own. All the different
Things the Lions
things
Club
the Lions
does.
Club has
Yeah.
done for the community. Sure.
All right, so let's talk about the bands and how you come up with them and where they come from, and then we're going to go meet some of the entertainment here.
All right. When we first started, we basically just checked around with everybody in the club. Does anybody know any bands?
Or anybody that sings.
Yeah.
Anybody
Anybody
at
sing?
all. And we tried to
Play
find
guitar.
local people if we could, but we couldn't always do that. And several people, as I said to Cheryl Yezanowski, knew some because she'd been to some other places to actually
see.
hear
Yeah.
them. And she had a couple that she, suggested that way. But unfortunately, people around here wouldn't have known them. So, that was a process in itself.
Yeah.
Now
Big
I have
big
more bands than I know what to do with. To be honest, I'm now turning down bands. Because
That's a
Isn't that
wonderful
something?
problem, isn't
Yes,
it?
that's a
Yes,
wonderful
yes.
problem.
because now I'm booked.
Right,
I mean, I
right.
start booking in December because I want to get out there before everybody's got their schedule filled.
Right.
Sure.
So it can meet my needs as well as their needs.
Yes.
And so usually in December, I'm making my schedule up, and by the end of January, I have them scheduled, and we have some very good businesses in town that help
Sponsor each
sponsor.
of those bands, yeah.
Sure.
So I usually have it pretty much nailed down by then.
So who's the first act you call every year?
Well,
now?
C&T, of course. Of course, C&T Acoustic. Who else would I?
Yeah.
That's right.
No, to be honest, usually when we first started, the second year, we decided if we had a headliner out there, we used the hubcaps for 2 or 3 years, but we held their actual performance in the Waynesburg Central High School auditorium because it was so big.
Too big.
It was
Right.
just too big to have in our park. And we did it for free. I mean, nobody paid anything to come. It was a free concert, but we asked if anybody would like to buy a 50-50 ticket or make a donation
Right.
to help us pay
Sure,
for it.
yeah.
And that worked out
That
very
worked out well.
as well.
Yeah.
But that got everybody into the music thing. And we used them for several years until COVID hit.
Okay.
Then when COVID hit, you couldn't go inside the auditorium to have a concert now.
But you could still have it at the pavilion?
But
No.
it was too big.
Oh.
It's too big for
Well,
that.
right. You couldn't
so
have
by then
hubcaps,
we
yeah.
were well enough known that we didn't need a headliner to get us
There you
started.
go.
We
Nice.
just found a very popular band, usually, to maybe help start that everybody knew about would come out and get us going. So
Great.
it's been a process. It's been a process.
And so C&T, though, is a regular.
They've been with us for several years. Yes,
Several
about
years.
6 years. I think I went back and looked.
So Tony and Craig, let's talk to you guys just a little bit. How'd you get started? Well, first of all, where are you from? Where'd you come from? Each one of you.
I'm from Waynesburg, right here.
That's
you know,
Craig.
born and raised.
Okay. All right. And Tony?
I grew up in Mather. I live down by Carmichael.
Oh, you guys are both Greene County boys.
Big town of Mather.
Big town of Mather, huh? So have you guys been together for a long time, or?
About 1981.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
80 or 81. Yeah, we got together playing in a band called Allied Force while we were in high school. So then we both went to the military, and that kind of went away. And then we started back up in 88 with a band called Quick Exit that we played for.
Oh, I see some heads nodding around.
On
Yeah,
and
yeah.
off.
Yes, we all know
Everybody
Quick
knows
Exit. Yes.
Yeah, we probably played 3 years during that, and then we hung that up again. Then we started back up in 2010-ish, probably.
It was on and off.
Yeah.
I can't remember the years, but we've been having our acoustic act for about, 3 years now?
3 or 4, yeah.
Okay, so acoustic, meaning you're singing together, but there's no music. You're not playing music with it, right?
No.
Right?
No.
You're using acoustic guitar. Okay.
Non-electric guitar.
Okay, acoustic guitar. Okay.
And I play the piano.
I was going to say they have a keyboard too.
Yeah.
So,
Just nothing amplified
Yes.
electric.
Well, no, we
Amplified.
do
It
amplify
is.
through
It's-
PA.
Yes.
But we get to sit down.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Well,
Well,
that's one of our
Yes.
big
that's a plus. Yeah.
big pluses.
Okay. Well, I really think what I needed there was some sort of, what do I want to say, a sample. Then I
Yeah,
would
we
have known
should have brought
exactly
a
what they
video
were
or
saying.
something.
Well, I mean,
little
Maybe Tony
hard-
can pull one up on
I
his
was
phone.
going to say you might be able to just
Pull a chorus
sing
out.
something, pull a chorus out, maybe.
Acapella, that's what I got
Acapella.
confused with. Yeah.
So let's go back to a little bit of the history. I was just thinking, so both you guys met in high school. You didn't go to the same high schools. So did the music bring you together, or you were just friends outside of that, or how did that come about? Were you both in the band?
It was definitely the music. No.
Okay.
I don't. We weren't in. Neither one of us were in a band. We just.
So you didn't do like marching
No.
band or
No.
ensemble or anything in high school? Okay.
No, it was just one of those. Hey, this guy plays keyboard, or this
Yeah.
guy sings, or this guy does this, and
We
next
need
thing
a band.
Next thing
Yes.
you know, it's like there's 3 of us from Jefferson and 3 from Waynesburg.
Okay.
And we got together up. We used to practice right here behind this building.
Oh, wow. Very nice. Very nice. So what kind of venues did you play at? And I could probably answer maybe a couple of these questions, but back when you were in high school, what kind of where did you play? What kind of things did you do?
Our first job was at the Greene County Fairgrounds in the Block building.
We just talked about this the other night. We were
And we
out.
only knew 8 songs. So
Well-
we kept playing them over and over.
It didn't happen to be for like a party for a class that was raising money to go on a trip, was it?
May have been.
It
Yes.
was a party for something.
Yeah.
I hear a memory coming up here. Yeah.
Yeah. There's something there, but I don't even remember who all was actually in the band.
okay.
But yeah, okay. Well, that's a story for another time. So so you guys just got together in high school, and then life takes you away, and you got families, and you got jobs, and you got the military, and all these things, and then you get back together again and start to say, hey, we're gonna pick this up again. As far as practicing, how often was it like picking up where you left off, or it took a lot more practicing once you guys were like getting back in the swing again, or?
Now, it was easy because we played a lot of the same songs we used to play years ago.
So those 8
when we
songs,
picked
you
back
just
up, we
pick
played
those up again.
We played the same stuff.
Everybody likes oldies.
That's
Yeah,
right.
everybody
Everybody
likes
does.
oldies.
Even young people now
Yes.
like oldies. So
Yes.
there you go. So let's talk about the genres. So what kind of music genre is your favorite?
We're basically a classic 80s.
Classic
rock
80s
and roll.
rock and roll.
But
Okay.
we do some 60s, 70s.
Sure.
I mean, we have a huge variety.
Yes.
I think
you do.
the newest song we know is from '92.
Okay.
Other than that, everything is way beyond that, or way short of 92.
Yes. Well, if you had to pick, like, what's your favorite song? What would it be? You can go
Baby,
first,
I Love
Tony.
Your Way by Peter Frampton.
There we go.
There was no
Classic
hesitation
rock.
there,
There
huh?
was no hesitation there.
Yeah.
We've been playing it for 3 or 4 years, and every time we play it, it's the same. It's the same thing every time. That is absolutely my favorite anyway. So.
Nice. And what
And
about
I've been
you, Craig?
trying to get it off the set list, but he won't let me.
Oh, well.
Well, what do you have a favorite?
Well,
Craig?
we just learned Billy Joel, My Life.
Okay.
And,
Oh, okay.
And I
You like that?
really like playing that one. So if I had to pick one it's my favorite off the list, it'd probably be that
Be a
one.
newer one
He
you
might
started
not be
with.
keen on the vocal part because it's mine, but he likes
He
playing.
sings
He
that
likes the
one.
piano. Yeah. Well, good.
awesome.
Good. So you guys are going to be playing this summer at Sounds of Summer here.
Yes, I think we're the
June 9th.
June 9th.
Okay, mark
June
your calendars.
9th.
June 9th.
Tuesday, June 9th.
we always like to say plan your month around that.
Plan your month
Yes,
around
yes,
that.
that's
You gotta
right.
keep the June 9th open.
That's right.
Okay.
That's
All
right.
Today's episode is brought to you by Swiss Builders LLC in Greensboro. From carpentry and concrete to roofing, plumbing, and complete home remodeling, Jason and his fully licensed and insured team do it all. No job is too big or too small. Give Jason a call today at 724-621-2514.
So in addition to the music, of course, Eleanor, what other things could people expect there if they haven't been before, besides just live music, which is a huge draw, but
Obviously.
A few years ago, we were asked by the Greene County Commissioners if we'd like to start a farmer's market over there on Tuesdays
Wow,
because we have room.
right,
Yeah.
You know,
right.
we have a lot of room around where we are. And so we have started allowing vendors to come, whether they be people that make crafts, or sometimes they bring plants or flowers or
food,
or
like baked goods, those kind of things.
Yes. We ask them not to bring what we're selling in our concession.
Right,
You know,
sure,
we don't want
sure.
to make it a competition kind of thing. We want it to be more, everybody is happy with whatever they're looking for. Yes, like you're saying, like homemade baked goods are very popular.
And
Right.
this is at the same time as
Yes.
the music.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
I was thinking it was a different. Okay, cool.
No.
So that's
No.
going on there too. People
Yes.
can shop. And,
Yes, I asked them to come and set up before too long. Like the bands play from 6 to 8.
Okay.
So we like them to be there around 5 when people are first coming, so they can spend a few minutes, walking up and
Right.
down through and seeing
Right.
what's available. Or even during the break, we give the band a break in the middle.
And how's that working out? Pretty good.
Very well. I mean, some nights we have more people than others. It's
Yeah.
just like anything else. Once again, weather has a lot
Sure.
to do with it. Time of the year has a lot. People don't have a lot of vegetables out of the garden at the beginning of June.
True.
So,
yeah, that gets heavier as
it just
summer
depends.
goes on. Right.
Sure, that would get better as time went on
Yes.
throughout the summer. Yes.
Yes, so that's something that we've added on, and it has been very popular.
Well, anyway, the Sounds of Summer, where we were. Let's talk about, just because we're here together, what are some of the acts for the upcoming dates?
Okay.
Because you said our very first Sounds of Summer will be June
Second.
2nd. Right. Okay.
We're having
Which is not very,
No,
that's
it's
right
coming-
away.
it's right around the
now.
corner.
it's going to be another round.
Another round.
They're called Another
round. Okay.
June 9th is C&T Acoustics.
Yay!
The 16th of June is the Swing and Bobcats Big Band. We have a couple people in the area, Wayne and Connie Hart, that just love the big bands.
Okay.
And they will they want us to bring them in every year, and they want to sponsor
They
them.
pay for
They
it.
pay
All
for
right.
them.
Good.
Hey.
Thank you, Wayne and Connie.
yeah,
And,
that's
and
right.
it gives us a nice variety. We always try to have a little bit of variety.
Different-
Well,
different types of genres of
that's
music.
key. I
Yeah.
think that's key. And then it exposes people to different kinds of music that they maybe aren't aware of. And so,
Haven't
yeah,
experienced
it's good.
before, yeah.
We have a new band coming this year called the Jason Kendall Band. They're out of Pittsburgh. A friend of mine was at a birthday party, and they were playing at that particular birthday party, and they heard them, and she says, "You need to check on them."
Oh, she's your scout.
Well, she was. Whether I
Yes.
knew it, and this is how I get a lot
Yeah,
of
I
names.
imagine
People will
you do.
say
Sure.
to me. So I got online, and of course through YouTube, listened to them and so on, and called them, and I said, "Well, they're pretty expensive, but the person who had the birthday party was willing to also pay for them to come to Sounds of Summer." So
That's great.
Good.
you don't know if you don't ask. I've learned over the years, just ask people that can't anymore and say, "No, I don't want to help
the
you."
worst that can
Yeah.
happen is they say no, thank
That's
you.
right.
Yeah.
That's
Right?
right. So that's a new band coming. I'm real curious to see how well that's going to go over this year. We have the Classics Rock. That's a band out of, I believe, over around Uniontown. Helicopter Collective, which is Bill Harding. If you remember Bill Harding,
Oh,
he's
sure,
played in
sure.
different bands over
Yes,
the years.
yes.
That's his band. That's how we got him. The Projects play every year down at Carmichael's at the Senior Center, and Jody Ross just thinks the world of them, so he sponsors them
So
every
there you
year.
go.
He
There you
loves
go.
having them come. Top Shelf is coming back this year. We used them several years ago because Ted's cousin, Jay Van Syhawk, plays one of the guitars in that band. And we have a new one this year, Devin Cowell, who's going to do an Elvis impersonation
Yes.
and Johnny Cash both. He's going to do
so,
both.
yes. And
Half
FYI,
and half.
he's going to be at the Denny House on Friday, June 5th for First Friday.
First Friday, I
in
read
downtown.
that,
So
yeah,
he will be
yeah.
there too. So if you really enjoy him on Tuesday, wait, no, I'm not, sorry. If you really, want to see him again, you'll get to see him again on First Friday, but then you'll get to see him again later in the summer.
August 11th.
August 11th.
August 18th will be the Marx Brothers Band. And finally, the last one is August 25th will be Rick Kay. Rick Kay has played over at the casino quite a bit. He travels all over the United States. Once again, Ted's cousin Jay plays guitar for them.
Ted seems like a
And
well-connected.
He does.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
like
if
he's
you
like
know
one of the
somebody,
connectors in the
They
community.
will call me.
Yeah, that's
people,
cool.
like I say, calling me all the time. And unfortunately, a lot of them don't do it till after I've got my schedule done.
Right,
So
right.
if you do know somebody that you really want to have help me out,
Early.
They should let you
Early,
know
yeah.
right now for next
well,
year.
at least November.
Yes,
At least by
yes.
November. Yes. Don't wait till it's ready to get started.
And folks, if you want a copy of that schedule, it's in the last Green Scene.
Yes.
And I think it'll come out throughout the summer with
Yes,
updated.
Pam
yeah.
has been very generous about helping us with ads.
She's good.
She is very good about doing that, and we really do appreciate her and her help that way.
And that's again how this community works
Yes.
together.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
Good
exactly
deal.
right.
All right, so have you guys thought up a chorus you're going to sing?
Yeah. Have you thought up something you want to just like belt out here before
Look at
we
them.
close?
I'm drawing a blank.
What his favorite song?
Your favorite song? Well, the Peter Frampton song.
Oh, I love it. Go ahead and sing it. He's the one that sings it. So.
All right. You don't have to sing the whole thing. Just throw us a few bars.
Put me on the spot here.
Well, that's what we
right.
like to do here. That's what we do.
Okay.
I'm sorry I don't have like a.
Ooh, baby, I love your ways every day. Ooh, baby, I love your time. I can't even remember the words. I need music.
I think that sounded
yes,
great.
That
Greg.
sounded great.
Yeah,
And he let
especially
you
all
down.
by yourself like that.
Yes.
Yeah, he was supposed to
Yes.
harmonize. but he
On the
was like,
spot.
He was holding his ears.
So when you come to see them at the Sounds of Summer, it will be all put together.
Oh, yeah.
They'll be harmonizing. They'll have their instruments there, their guitar and their keyboard, and it'll all be better. Speaking of which, this is a question I wanted to ask. Do you use any type of technology? I don't want to say teleprompter. That wouldn't be it. But, now you see so many musicians with this pedal system, and they're doing I'm just thinking of Ed Sheeran as a guy that I saw in concert. And, they're doing all these backbeats and drum beats, and it's
No.
amazing. No. So you have the music, the sheet music in front of you, or you have it by heart now?
Yeah, we can't read sheet music.
Okay.
No,
So
and we do not. Everything we play is 100% real. Like we actually have a drummer. He has a little tiny baby drum set. Looks like
Electronic.
Yeah, we
drum
oh,
set.
like electronic drum,
Yeah.
drum
yeah,
set.
We call
Okay.
it the lunch tray. It looks like a lunch tray.
Okay.
But he
I
just
like that.
he basically plays the little stuff and we play. The only thing that we have that's not or that's kind of an add-on would be I use a harmonizer once in a while just to
Okay.
give it like 2 or 3 more people, but it's only like little couple second
Snippets.
spots here and there.
Okay.
Other than that,
Okay.
everything's real.
Yeah, there's
we,
no backtracks.
No, we do
Okay.
not put backtracks on. Everything we play, we play.
Okay.
Where else do you guys play?
Over at the Parlay.
Oh,
There's
over at the
Meadows.
casino, Hollywood
over at
Casino.
Casino.
Yeah, Meadows.
Nemacolin Casino.
Nemacolin Casino. Is it still called Hollywood Casinos? No. In
No, I don't
Meadowlands.
think
It's
it
maybe
is.
just called the Meadows now or
Yeah,
something.
they
Yeah,
changed
yeah.
it. Nemacolin Casino probably half dozen times a year.
Nice.
We're playing at the Greene County Fair again this year.
Okay.
What's the place in Washington? Oh, the
Walnut
Walnut
Grill.
Grill.
Oh, the Walnut Grill. Oh,
play
nice.
there.
I didn't know
I
they
know where
brought
that
in
is.
Every
entertainment
Saturday
there.
night, 6 to 9, they have a band in the back, so you can eat your dinner and
Nice.
listen
nice.
to some
Yeah,
music.
we're
so.
probably there half a dozen times a year.
Nice.
Then it's scattered. I mean, we do a lot of stuff. I mean, we might be in Uniontown one time or down at Deep Creek. We played down there a whole.
The Honey Honey.
Oh, sure. The Honey
Big
Honey.
Creek.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Covered Bridge Festival in Carmichael's. We usually do that every year.
Oh, nice.
Okay, well, we can see you
Okay.
there that summer, yeah.
So multiple places and times to
guys
see them.
keep pretty busy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you stay pretty busy. So are you guys both retired? You're still working and you're playing music and
Retired.
Yeah.
retired. Nice. Well, that's nice. So this is a great retirement job, I'd say. Yep.
And it pays well.
And it pays well. I
Not
roll.
really, not
I
really.
roll.
It doesn't pay well.
this-
It costs
this-
more to play than it does to make.
Hey,
than to
I
make,
hear you.
actually.
I hear you. I've been living that with dance for years.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's we like to do it. We like when people like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hear like a roar or a clap or you see somebody roar.
Yes.
Couple people clapping. We're like, who's clapping? That's nice.
people-
That's nice.
Or you see like somebody literally cry.
Yeah.
Like
You've
if
got
a
them
song
emotional,
reminds them
yeah.
of something and you'll see somebody like start crying. Maybe it's somebody they just got divorced or whatever the song reminds them of.
It brought back that memory.
Well, music
right?
is that way.
That's how it
really
is.
cool.
That's how
Music
it
is one of the strongest influencers and memory makers there are. of all
100%.
things.
Yes.
I mean,
absolutely.
we all do that.
Yes.
Now,
for
Eleanor,
sure.
how does the crowd down at Sounds Summer act when they play?
Oh, they love them.
They roar, don't they?
I wouldn't bring them back. I wouldn't. Every year, that's what we do at the end of the season. Is I get together with a committee and I'll say, all right, how do you feel this band did or this band did? You know, we go over which ones we should bring back if
you decide to,
possible.
or if possible.
Sometimes the band
schedules are
well.
always...
Every now and then, because some of them are still working.
Right.
And they've decided through the summer they don't want to play. They
Yeah.
only want to do weekends or whatever, because remember,
Right.
we're Tuesday night.
Yeah,
and,
that's
and
true.
if you're still working, that makes it rather difficult sometimes. So that's another thing I have to worry about with scheduling is
True.
who's working, who has other commitments and so on.
And the crowds that you get, I know you said earlier it's very family oriented
Yes.
and whatever. Do you get a lot of families? Do you get?
Oh yes,
a lot of-
oh yes,
Okay.
oh
yeah.
yes, we do.
So from elder to young, you got them all across the board.
That's what I say, and I try to
Please them all,
them,
with best you
please
can.
them as best we can.
Yeah.
That's right. And some of them will come up and say, "Oh, please have those back." And I've had a few say, "I don't want to hear that group again."
Well, you know that's feedback. You need that.
Yes,
Well,
you
sure,
need that.
and I always tell them that I need
Yeah.
I need to know what they want to hear.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, judging by your growth and the numbers that you get when the weather's cooperative, I'd say you're doing really good.
Thank you.
And I
Thank
think we also need to do a big shout out to your generous sponsors,
Yes.
individuals and businesses, or whoever that make this possible.
Yes.
In covering costs for you, because it's free.
Right.
I mean, it
It's
makes
free
it
to the
free for the
community.
rest of
Yes.
us.
Yes.
I just love this community.
I know.
And
And,
it's
the
because of people like
opportunities
you.
that they've given to different craftspeople and
That
maybe
too,
food
yeah.
trucks and the farmers market. This is another way they can, make money throughout the summer. So it's really great.
Speaking of food trucks, we do allow food trucks
Okay.
if they talk to me ahead of time, because parking. We
Oh,
want
sure.
them, we
Right.
want them up away from where the people are listening
Oh,
to the
yeah.
music, because most of them have generators or whatever and make
Right,
noise,
right.
and so I do try to keep them away from the general.
Where the music is, yeah.
Yes,
That
yes.
makes perfect sense,
Yes.
of course. And so if somebody does have an interest, maybe they want to offer you their services as musicians or entertainers, how do they get a hold of you?
There's a number on the fence down there, which is how you get your rentals, which is my number.
Okay.
Right there it is.
Your phone.
I'm right there. And on our website, all the information is on there as well.
Okay,
of how
whether
to get
you're
hold
just
of me.
interested in something at the park or in specifically Sounds of Summer, either one, that's the number to call.
Yeah, basically, call me for most anything you want at the park. And we do get a lot of questions about things that
Yeah.
aren't necessarily my forte, but I'll tell them who to call. I mean, I've been in the Lions Club for 20 years, so
Yeah.
I can pretty well help you do whatever you need done.
Good, thank you, Eleanor. We'll make sure that we get the number on our podcast site too, right? Yeah, and go along with this podcast, which I really want to thank you guys for coming today. It's been fun.
Well, I'm
You're
so glad
welcome.
to see
Yeah,
you.
thanks for having us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good
And
to
I'm-
see you, Shelly.
Well, it's really good to see you too,
Yes,
Eleanor. We
yes.
go back now. See,
That's right.
I'm
Well,
connected
you're
now.
the original Sounds of Summer girl.
The namer.
Yes,
the
yes.
namer. Anyway, yes, look for the schedule in the Green Scene.
Yes.
And it'll be there all summer long as they're coming on. It's every Tuesday starting on June 2nd through, what was the last date? August 20 something.
Yeah, 20
To
something.
the end of August, basically.
25th.
25th, yeah.
And about the time people can start showing up at what time on Tuesday
I'd
evenings?
suggest you start coming anywhere from 5 to 5:30.
5 to 5:30 and
because
music,
of parking, and that way you
Sure.
have time to get something.
And then
to eat
music
and
will start at 6. Okay.
We go 6 to 8. We take
Okay,
a break
with the
right
break.
around. I tell them they can pick around what time, whatever's good for the group.
Yeah.
In other words, if they have a certain set that they
Right.
want to finish or whatever,
Then they can take a
that's-
short break.
That's
and-
fine.
Right.
And that's a chance for the people to take a break as well and
Sure.
go check the vendors or use the
Yes.
facilities or
yes.
whatever.
That's
Yes.
perfect.
Okay.
Yes.
The Waynesburg Lions Club, Sounds of Summer.
Yes, I love it.
All right. Craig, Tony, thank you. Thank you for
Thank you.
being here. C&T Acoustics. Be
Yes.
sure to look for them on June 2nd.
Ninth.
9th. June
Ninth.
9th. June 9th.
Yes.
Thank you, Eleanor.
Thank you.
It's been wonderful. And folks that are listening out there, thank you too. If you ever have an idea for a topic or somebody that you think that you'd enjoy listening to on the GreeneScene Podcast, just let us know. You can get in touch with us. All the contact information is on the podcast website.
That's a mouthful.
It is.
It just is.
Yeah, all right. So again, thanks for joining us, folks, and we look forward to having you again join us at the next GreeneScene Podcast. See you soon.